Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So we are from Group 5. I'm as the presenter for today, and while the other as the audiences. Okay, I will present about the material of using technology in ELT. My name is Fioren Nabilah Wijaya. This is for speaking for academic purposes material. Next slide, please. There are table of contents that I will present for today. First is technology in ELT, and second is kinds of technology as supporting tool, and the third is the benefit, and fourth is challenges or disadvantages. Next slide, please. Okay, first, definition. What is technology? Maybe you are familiar with this term. Yes, technology is a supporting tool to facilitate the success of all activities carried by each individuals. Technology is everywhere. We are using it right now, right? And meanwhile, ELT stands for English Language Teaching. So here it is explained how the learning process and other activities that related to education, especially in this field of English. This is a form of how the teacher will carry out a teaching learning according to the prevailing context. So we can draw that the technology in ELT is a form of teaching English through technology to support our learning process. And for the object of technology based in ELT is teacher and student. It cannot be denied that over time, technology has developed, and as in the world of education, which used to be limited to ordinary face-to-face teaching methods, now we can use technology to carry out these activities. Next slide, please. So as we can see it in here, in the media tools section, there are two forms that I made to make it easier for audiences to see, to categorize it. First is the form of supporting technology through apps. Here, this application technology is treated as a connector between the students and teacher. As a simple way, when the teacher cannot meet us in face-to-face learning, the teacher can use WhatsApp to contact us, and then use the video meeting application as a liaison, as a connector for learning activities. And during this pandemic, video meeting applications are used by many people for supporting the successful of learning. Then in the second form, there is a podcast and YouTube platform, or another website and platform that we can use to make language teaching methods more interesting. The two platforms I mentioned earlier serve as an example of media that teacher might use it. So through podcasts, students can increase their interest in comprehension level. Then on YouTube, the teacher can look for interesting activities therefore to students to see, all of which can improve the English speaking skills. Maybe the teacher can give an assignment in the form of making video or oral presentation, then students create an account for it. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, then on the third slide, I categorized into three main benefits. First, the best tool for the teachers and students in learning activities. Yes, very true. Various tools are used to support learning activities, but technology-based learning in the best, especially when it comes to teaching English, when we need various things we can find them through technology. There's an ebook, there's a e-dictionary, and we know that the education in the traditional way has begun to be replaced by technology. So we know that the use of technology as the best tools means that we can expand our critical thinking, our knowledge along with the times through technology. And the second is encourages collaboration within learning process. As we know, the existence of technology makes collaboration between student and teachers flourish, but it is not impossible that without technology, we can still make a collaboration between students and teachers. But if we use a technology for the collaboration, it is easier to us to connect, even though we are in a different place. So maybe during this pandemic, teachers and students can make collaboration by making webinars. Now this is a form of collaboration within learning, a technology based on process that we often encounter. And the third, improve knowledge so as to create an innovative and unique learning. Technology-based learning can usually develop our knowledge, but both in the world of technology or education itself. Wherever we are, we can improve our knowledge through technology so that this is not limited by space and time. And this is also allows students to interact and understand more fully because of technology-based learning. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, the fourth slide is about challenges. There are challenges that will be faced by teachers, also students in the future. We will see in the first session of the challenge where the teacher has to change a fairly traditional method to something based on technology. Sometimes it is difficult for the teacher to change the mindset of each student, but it's okay. You just teach slowly so that students are able to accept and get used in a new way of teaching learning process. Yes, we know that in today's era, technology-based things are a place where everyone enters in there. So this part of one challenges maybe will be faced with the times goes on. Okay, the second is not all institutions provide technology-based facilitates or linkages. This is a challenge in itself for each school institution in preparing their supporting facilities for students, especially for those who live in a village and they are not live in a city. It is very possible that there is a lack of technology supporting facilities such as computer labs or anything. The internet as a means of connecting also is a problem too. Therefore, I think this matter really needs to be considered by the government so that all students can experience the technology-based learning. And the last is, this is what you think is the main challenge, especially for teachers: lack of knowledge and ability to operate this tool. It is makes, are you familiar with Gagap technology? Makes it difficult for us to carry out teaching activities, and it is also makes difficult for us to accept so that this doesn't happen. If it is that you didn't want happen, it is necessary to improve the quality of teacher through this technology-based learning so that the teaching and learning process runs smoothly. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. Now I open the Q&A session. If you want to ask, just turn on your microphone and ask. Thank you. Anyone just want to ask?
Warda, please.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Warda Sri Elza. I want to ask,
Yeah.
are there any challenges other than the three you mentioned?
Are
Please
there
explain.
any challenges?
Other than the three you have mentioned.
Oh, the three I mentioned earlier. Okay. Are there any First, I will answer it first for this question. So, are there any challenges than the three that I mentioned before? I think yes, there is. These challenges are more to each individuals who feels it. The use of technological devices for too long makes our bodies unhealthy. All of you must having experienced it, especially when we just sitting still and staring at on the laptop screen or another devices. This makes our bodies sure. And the main problem that maybe courage is eyes pain. Yes, I think this is one of the challenge faced by each individual who carries out these activities of learning in technology based. I think that's all. Did I answer your question, Wardah?
Yes, thank you, Fioren.
Okay. Not other. If you want to ask, please turn on your microphone. Thank you.
Got it, please.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
Fioren, I want to ask you why technology is one of the basic supporting tools in every existing field, especially in education field.
Supporting tool. Okay, supporting tools.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll answer your question right now. Spontaneously, why technology is one of the basic supporting tools. Okay, yes, technology. In my opinion, it is very an important basic thing as supporting in every field of activities that we do. As I explained before, technology cannot be separated easily. Like we cannot live without technology. That this is inherent in our daily lives, and technology becomes means of interaction by people who are far from each other. So this is why technology has become a supporting tool, has become a basic of people who wants to interact uh, interact in the, especially in the field of education. Okay, did I answer your question, Farid?
Okay, Fioren,
Okay, thank you.
you may continue.
Other?
Debbie, please.
Debbie, yes.
I want to ask, in your opinion, is the use of technology in the learning process in Indonesia applied sufficiently?
Indonesia applied sufficiently. Okay. My opinion for the use of technology in Indonesia, it is applied sufficiently or not. I think yes, this is quite applied in Indonesia in terms of the use of in the world of technology in education for a teaching process by teachers. Yes, it is quite well implemented. We know that along with the development of technology in Indonesia, the teaching and learning process has also improved quite a bit, even though we may be considered quite lagging behind. I mean, we are always in the back of other country in for technology, but I think I got enough technology based learning process since I was in elementary school. So especially when we are already in the college, and when during this pandemic, teaching through technology is very much applied sufficiently, so that the interaction between all of human can be realized. Did I answer your question, Debbie?
Yes, Fioren, thank you. That's clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the end for my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.